Hi everybody, so today I would like to do my final update on the postpartum, post-breastfeeding body reset. I think this video will be helpful to a lot of women, not just moms who are finishing their postpartum period, but also for women who struggle with losing those final few pounds and resetting their body. So again, for moms, please don't rush into it. For me, it took about 2 years to get to that point. So don't rush into it because you want to make sure your body is ready for this. Okay, so what did I do? I started this body reset with a pretty strict diet that was focused on mainly raw vegan diet. I did have some cooked food, but it was like, I would say 80-20. 80% was raw vegan and 20% was cooked vegetables. So definitely I didn't have any sugar, no any animal products, no eggs, no dairy, no highly processed foods. It was, like I said, it was mainly vegetables, a little bit of fruit, and some grains. It took me about 2 and 3 weeks to feel that I was able to clean my body and I was ready to start incorporating some of the foods back. So just use your judgment. You'll have to see how you feel. For me, I started feeling, first I felt really great, right? First 2 weeks was amazing. On my third week, I started feeling a little bit faint. I started feeling dizzy and I realized I needed to bring fish back. So I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat any other meat but fish. And I only eat just like, I would say, high quality fish. So just use your judgment, see how long you can last on that strict diet, and then start bringing your favorite foods back, which is, it could be meat or fish. Again, so even when you bring those foods back, you still want to make sure that you don't have any sugar or highly processed foods. So let me explain to you. Your diet is going to be mainly whole food diet, fruits and vegetables. And when it comes to sugar, first of all, you have to make sure that sugar just doesn't get into something that you're eating and you think there's no sugar. Like for instance, I loved sriracha, but there's a lot of sugar in it. So make sure you read all of your ingredients and there's no sugar in some of the condiments or sauces that you're using for your salads. I personally just use olive oil or amino acids for my salads. So you want to make sure you don't have hidden sugar. And I will say that I do have a sweet tooth. So what do? I eat fruit, and I would say don't eat a lot of fruit, like just maybe once a day or like a little piece of fruit. Don't just have main diet based on fruit. I would say 80% of vegetables and other proteins, and then 20% of sugar, and fruit is considered sugar, right? And also what I started doing, I started making my own sweets, and I use dates. Dates are very sweet and bananas are very sweet. So you can make smoothies with bananas, and you can cook with bananas. You can bake. I actually bake fantastic stuff that's very sweet, but I just use bananas or dates. And sometimes I'll use maple syrup and raw honey. So just maple syrup, raw honey, and for my kids, I use coconut sugar. I try to avoid coconut sugar for myself, but I do use it for my children. So you want to make sure that you still don't have any other sugars in your diet. Highly processed foods. Highly processed foods, I'm talking about potato chips, pretzels, all of the stuff you get in the dry section, all of those things. The only bars that I found that are good and clean are Lara bars. So they're based on, they usually have like 3-4 ingredients, and they're based on dates. So also make sure you do not include any highly processed oils such as canola oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, cottonseed oil, a soybean oil. So if you look at the ingredients, actually, what's interesting that highly processed foods all of them, like 100%, include those highly processed oils. So please avoid those. But you can eat unlimited amount of vegetables, unlimited amount of grains, eat fish, eat your meat, whatever you want. Just make sure you cook it clean. So what I would say that also you want to make sure you have minimum carbs and minimum alcohol. I started drinking a little bit on occasion when I go out, or we had holidays, and just, a glass or two max, and just try not to, especially for moms, try not to use alcohol as a way to wind down at night, as a lot of moms do. So just, I would say, stay away from alcohol, and only use it occasionally. It seems like it's a little strict, but it's not. So it's been for me 2.5 months, and I would say that I lost those 4 or 5 pounds that I wanted to lose, and I definitely feel much slimmer. All of my pre-baby clothes fit me like really well, and I eat I don't restrict myself in how much I eat. I don't count calories at all. I eat whenever I want, how much I want, and I never go hungry. And just because this diet is so clean and there is no added processed foods, my body metabolizes it so much faster and better that I can stay in shape and still eat much more than I actually was eating before. So I would say it's a win-win for all women who want to lose those unwanted pounds but don't like strict diets. So just to recap, 2-4 weeks of raw vegan, very clean diet, just to let your body reset. And then once you feel like this is it for you, you're done with this, you can't handle anymore, you switch to this wholesome, whole food, clean diet, which is, again, it includes whatever proteins you're eating, even eggs and fish and meat, but still no sugar, no carbs. I don't eat any bread, and no highly processed foods. I think this is it. Just try with that, play with that, and just let me know how you feel. I'm really curious how it goes for everybody else. Thank you.